Hello everybody and welcome to Writing on Games Extra. It's the Mafia 2 playthrough. We're back. Last time we got sent to jail because we fucking stole some gas stamps, you know, as opposed to going to jail for all the murders that what we done. So yeah, this is weird and interesting. As I said in the last episode, this when I played this the first time, I was like, oh shit, this guy who we've been controlling in this open world crime game is now in fucking prison, and that never happens in open world crime games. How you doing, mate? You alright? I like your postals, mate. Fine, don't talk. Right, okay, let's go into our cell. Hi. I'm going this. Oh no, okay, I'm not going that way. That was a wee rat. I'm gonna befriend the rat. But yeah, here we are. Just in our fucking cell. That's weird. Use the bed in your cell. I should also say this chapter in particular starts to get a bit kind of racial slurry at times. It's you know, it's kind of just, I don't know. It's weird. It's like, I guess that's, you know, they're like, that's how they spoke at the time or whatever. I don't know. But you know, just steel yourself, I guess.
After 3 action-packed days of staring at the wall, I got a message from Joe to contact a guy named Leo Galante, who could supposedly help me out in here. This wasn't the kind of place where you could survive on your own.
Leo, where are you? Leo.
I'm looking for Leo Galante.
Get out of my face.
Fight him, fight him, fight him.
Hey, I'm looking for Leo Galante. You know where I can find him?
I got nothing to say to you.
Alright, Johnny Tight Lips.
Hey, I'm looking for Leo Galante. You know where I can find him?
Okay. Noted. Yeah, throw it to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'll catch it. I'll catch it. Throw it.
Hey, I need to talk to Leo Galante. Point him out, will you?
Yo, why don't you shut the fuck up and get stepping?
Oh, come on, mate. I'm just trying to find my pal. I think this is where it gets fighty.
I know you.
That's a good mouth. Hey, it's that guy.
Kenny was with Barbara in a jewelry store. I'm in this fucking hellhole because of you.
You got locked up because you're a stupid, crazy fuck.
Hey, I like to cut this guy's jib.
You know, fellas, my mom was right. There is a God. And he sent you here, you Genny bastard, so that I could pay you back.
I wonder if that's Leo Galante there.
Interesting. Want to make a small bet?
Fight. Remember this combat? Yep, this combat is not super great. Oh, well. Oh. It's just, come on. Hit the guy. It's like so unresponsive and stuff. It's, like... There's... What? Okay, I guess... Oh, well, I guess they stopped it anyway. That's fine. That was a supposed to lose fight.
We're gonna give you a little time to think about what you've done.
Oh, thanks.
Close it up.
Seeing as it's a jail cell and all.
So O'Neill almost took my head off, but I made a stand. Let me tell you something, when you're inside, counts for a lot more than you might think.
So I think this is actually an interesting thing where the way the game handles time, and that will become way more apparent as this section progresses. But it's just, you know, days pass and weeks pass and, you know, maybe years pass. So yeah.
Rise and shine, Scaletta. You got yourself a visitor.
If it's not Leo Galante, all right, okay, it's Leo Galante.
You wanted to speak to me.
Yeah. One of Clemente's guys said I should contact you. Said maybe you could help me out.
Oh, fuck Clemente. I don't provide protection for his guys in here. But I saw how you handled that Mick who's after you, O'Neill. He could prove useful. Come with me, boy. Now listen up, fellas. This is Vito. He's gonna be helping us out. Peppy here's got a big fight coming up against O'Neill. He needs a sparring partner. And from what I saw of you out there in the yard, you're just the man for the job. You're gonna help us out, kid. In return, you'll be under my protection. And who knows, maybe you'll even learn a thing or two along the way.
I guess I can't say no to that offer, huh?
I don't remember asking. All right, fellas, let's get this show on the road.
This, you know, this is the section. This is the part of the section that I really don't enjoy because, like, the rest of the section is fucking mind-blowing in terms of what it does with, you know, open world tropes and stuff like that, and restricting your freedom. But there's just this bit. Wait, am I meant to hit him? Oh, okay.
Keep that oversized chin of yours down, damn it.
The hand-to-hand combat is
Whoa, would you look at that?
is real bad, and this part of the game focuses on that quite heavily.
This kid's got fire in him.
And it's not the only part of this section, I should say. There are parts of this section, gameplay-wise, that again I really, really enjoy because it messes with what you expect from like gangster narrative and stuff. Oh.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. Two more of those. All right, one more. There you go. You're a fast learner, kid. All right, fellas, that's enough for today. Nice work. So, how close did you get to Clemente, Vito?
Actually, I never met him. I always dealt with either Henry Tomasino or Luca Guarino.
Huh. I can't believe that cocksucker Guarino's still breathing.
What was your deal with him?
Well, you know, we did a couple jobs for him, and, Luca said he'd bring us into the family for, $5 grand.
What? Typical fucking Alberto. He's always been a crooked bastard.
So what is that, like more than usual?
Yeah, like $5 grand more than usual.
You don't gotta pay to get in, Vito. You're brought into the family once you prove that you're loyal, a good earner, and you can handle, you know, the life. In any case, this is an interesting piece of news. When this gets out, Alberto and Luca are gonna have a lot of explaining to do.
To who?
Jeez.
Don't worry about that. We'll talk about it some other time.
I just love this thing of like last time. Remember the people at the table before we got that job? They were saying, as Vito said in the cutscene, you can get into the family if you give us $5 grand.
Keep it up.
There was some kind of fee or something like that, and then he got told off by his superior. Yeah, good stuff. But I just like that there's these different hierarchies and stuff. There's no one definable thing here. Like Leo Galante is the closest we've gotten to that so far this entire game.
Offer you a rematch.
I think I can arrange that. You up to it, Vito?
Chinaman, huh? Yeah, get him a stepladder and send them over.
Yeah. Remember what I said? This. See, the thing with this section is, like, the only reason I can see for them going that route is essentially, like, they spoke like that at the time, I guess. It was kind of more normalized. But there are parts of it where I'm like, it feels like it might be playing it for laughs, and it's not really funny, I guess. I don't know. It's not. It's not. I'm not like, oh my god, this is so offensive or whatever. But you know, it's just. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Oh, well, this is going well. Right. Love this combat. Oh, come on, mate. There we go. Beat him up. Boom. Done. Right. What now? Come on, mate. Right. I like the time stuff here because it kind of shows prison to be this kind of liminal zone. You know what I mean? It's you just it's a purgatory. You know, it's keeping you from what you think you should be doing in a game like this. And if I remember correctly, this is where we start getting into the real kind of narrative and thematic meat of this section. I could be wrong though.
Hey, listen, Vito here's got the
Okay,
day
maybe
off,
not.
courtesy of Mr. Galante.
Gotcha. Don't get used to it, Scaletta.
All right,
Shut up, mate.
Come with me, Vito.
Right.
What are we gonna train some more? Sorta.
Gotta fight some more people. That terrible combat.
Morning, kid.
Morning, Mr. Galante. Why, no training today?
Not exactly. We got a challenge from the spooks, and I don't want to risk Peppy getting all banged up before his big fight with O'Neill. So I want you to take this one. It'll be good practice for you. Come on.
Right, let's get it over with. Come on. Prepare for a fight. I'm here. I'm
The guy you're
prepared.
gonna be fighting is a strong bastard, but he ain't too bright. Fights with his heart, not his head. You piss him off, you lower his guard. That's when you let him have it. All right, here we go.
Right, come on.
Make me proud, kid.
Looky here. I'ma take this skinny ass white.
Click, 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 click. Come on, come on, come on. Push. Punch him, punch him, punch him. There. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, win or lose, it'll probably be the hardest work this bum ever did in his life.
I mean, I think the stuff with like the racism and everything is mainly that like you're not meant to really like these characters. I guess they are definitely kind of arseholes. You know, I guess like it's always that way where you know. The racism and all, like, you know, stuff that's kind of just objectively bad, it always kind of feels kind of a lazy way to get that across, you know.
Grab him and finish him off. All right.
Okay.
Now put his light.
Put his lights out. Right, done.
Hell of a job, kid. Hell of a job. Here's your cut, Vito. You earned it.
Yo, one of the hacks is coming.
What the
Fucking
hell is
moan then,
this?
you dick.
Some kind of circle jerk?
Yeah, old mate, I'll fucking end you, you wank.
Hi, Vito.
Hey, Frankie. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Real good. Thanks.
So, how's things?
Well, I got something to tell you. I'm getting married, Vito.
Oh, Maron, that's great. I mean, it would have been nice if he asked my permission first, but hey, I'm happy for you.
Vito, you're in jail. Look at yourself. How'd you let this happen?
Hey, I already got a lecture from the judge, huh? I don't need another one. Just drop it, all right?
Vito, there's something else. It's Mama.
What do you mean? What about her?
She's sick, Vito. She's been like this for weeks and she's not getting any better.
Look, Frankie. Go to Joe's. He's holding on to my money for me. You get her the best doctor you can find. And, you keep the rest as a wedding gift.
Vito.
No, I mean it. Looks like I'm not gonna need it for a while. Alright, looks like I gotta go. Look, you take care of Ma. Tell her I love her.
I will. And thanks, Vito. Bye.
Again, it's just kind of showing that there's this growing divide between Vito. Remember that all of this started as essentially a get-rich-quick scheme to save his family, and now that he's doing this, he is growing more and more distant from his family. Life is going on around him. Things are progressing without him. This was also that he could essentially provide for his family in a world, in an America that doesn't make it easy for people to do that. And now he's providing for his family in a way, but it's also entirely distancing him from it. Right, okay,
You're the new cleaning lady, huh?
I think there's more fist fighting here. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I mean, there will be, but it's fine. But this is the kind of stuff I like, you know, not fucking cleaning fucking pissers or whatever, but it's the idea, it's like lifting the crates at the start of the game. It's you go into a game like this expecting I'm gonna kill people, I'm gonna do all this stuff, and it's gonna be this big action-packed thing because I'm a gangster. And here you're lifting heavy crates and you're cleaning urinals while a cop pisses in it just to rub it in your face. And it's the main thing I love about this game that, you know, like I say, mechanically the game isn't actually up to much. The fighting's really bad. You know, you're in the larger sense, you are not free by any means like you would maybe expect. So it's not a perfect game, but I kind of love it because it's not perfect. It's its own weird thing that is incredibly hard to define in kind of traditional generic terms. So, yeah.
Alright, Scaletta, get your clothes off.
Right, come on. Fucking let's go. Let's get this fight over with. Right, come on. Right, use the shower. Start a fight, I guess. Right, done.
What's the holdup here? Move your asses.
Hey, Frankie, we got a little business to take care of here, huh? Why don't you go have a smoke?
Yeah, sure. Have your fun, you sick bastards.
I like your scars, pretty boy. Where'd you get them?
Sorry, asshole. You picked the wrong ass to drill.
We can do this the easy way, or the hard way. Your choice.
I'm gonna fight you.
Why don't you go fuck your buddies instead? Or better yet, go fuck yourself.
Okay. I guess you want it rough.
No, I want to fight you and then dry myself off.
This could have been so.
This guy's
I hate this. I genuinely really dislike this. This combat system. Like the cover shooting isn't actually that bad. Like it's basic as hell, but it's, you know, it's functional. This is barely responsive. It seems so arbitrary as to like when you can hit someone. You know, use finishing moves. Like, what defined the point at which I could use the finishing move there? Or, I mean, obviously, I knocked him down, but, oh, Jesus. you know, you knock him down, but what defines when you knock him down? Okay, I'm gonna die here. It's really hard to describe, you know, how this feels bad. It's you can maybe hear me clicking there, but it's you just hammer down on the click on the clicking button on the mouse button, and you're just waiting for him to throw his sluggish punch or whatever. It's rough. But it's worth it for moments like this.
Mama died while Francesca was visiting me. Instead of going toward a good doctor and a wedding gift, every penny I had went to the funeral.
Mr. Galante wants to talk to you. Come with me.
Good to have you back, kid.
What the hell happened?
It looks like the Micks weren't up for a fair fight. A couple of them jumped Pepe yesterday.
It was a lot more than a couple.
Yeah, well, we sure as hell ain't gonna let this go.
What do you got in mind?
Pepe's got it all worked out.
Took a little persuading, but O'Neill's all by himself right now in the gym. Guards won't be back for a while. You're just gonna give him a good beating. Break a couple of bones, same as they did to me. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, come with me.
Break a leg, kid.
Ah, get it.
I'll wait out here. If the guards get back early, I'll warn you.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
Another fight. Hooray.
Hey, O'Neill. I got a little business to settle with you.
Just the man I wanted to see. Come here, Mary!
Oh, Christ, I hate this so much. It sucks because this is maybe my favorite chapter in the game from a story perspective, and like I keep saying, just what it does for the game and how it facilitates the rest and where the story goes from here. But mechanically, it is the it's the least engaging for very little reason. You know, the fighting is bad, but the fighting serves no real narrative purpose to me anyway. You know, oh, right, okay, well, there we go. Fuck's sake. It doesn't serve it doesn't serve a narrative purpose in the same way cleaning the fucking toilets did. You know what I mean? Right, come on. Oh, like what? There are times where I'm hitting this button and it's like, okay, why did his connect but mine didn't? Sorry to go a bit fucking DSP on you there, but it's like, okay, I could try going a bit more aggressive to get the fight over quicker, but that would just put me at risk of fucking dying. So now I've got to wait for him to punch and then counter punch. That was pretty fucking rough.
Jesus, what the fuck are you made of?
Oh, you'll have to do better than that, little girl.
Oh, come on. You serious? Fucking hell. So I've just got to play it safe. I know if I dodge and then counter punch, then I can do that, but oh, fucking hell. It just takes way longer, you know?
Shut the fuck up.
Like I say, you're not really meant to like these characters, I guess. So dumb.
It worked out just fine. They never found out who did it. Leo arranged for me to relocate to his cell. Well, actually, it was more like a sweet. Life was getting better by the minute.
So, Vito, what do you plan on doing when you get out of this shithole?
I don't know. I sure as hell ain't gonna go back to working for Clemente, I can tell you that.
Yeah, you're better off just forgetting about that old bastard. Trust me, Alberto's a real cocksucker, and you can bet that lawyer he's hired was just there to make sure you didn't rat. But don't worry, you'll get his. Letting guys into your family for money like he offered you is against the rules. He's gonna have a lot of explaining to do.
To who? I thought Clemente was the boss.
You obviously don't know how things work around here. You see, there's more than one family in Empire Bay. There's 3. Each family controls their own neighborhoods. There's a system of rules. And if there's any disagreements, the bosses of all the families meet to work things out. That's the commission.
Great, so what do I do now? Am I in trouble too?
No, nothing like that. You're young, you're smart, and you've proven you can keep your mouth shut. You're exactly the type of guy everybody wants working for him.
Yeah, but I don't even know who these other guys are.
There's 2 other bosses besides Clemente. One is Carlo Falcone. The other is Frank Vinci. Carlo is young and ambitious.
The guy's a freaking nut job.
He's new blood, whereas Don Vinci is a man of honor. He respects the old ways.
You know these guys?
You could say that. And Frank Vinci is consigliere. You think being just a regular old man gets you all this? But listen, Vito. I'm getting out in a few months. When I do, you'll see what we can do about adjusting your sentence. Pepe, come here. Have a taste.
So it's very Goodfellas there, but I mean, the whole game is essentially riffing on the Goodfellas thing. You know what I mean? You've got, I mean, later on you literally have selling cigarettes out the back of a truck, but it just kind of subverts it in little ways where, you know, you're not quite... Right, sorry, I'm losing track here, but this is amazing because it shows the world to be a character in and of itself.
It's like a whole new world.
Because you saw the level of detail they put into the world when it was the 40s, and now it's a completely different time period, and the world has, you know, the layout's the same, but there's a lot of changes in the aesthetic, the kind of design principles and everything, and it's great. Like, I love that about this game. It's, and again, it's everything, you know, or nearly everything apart from the hand-to-hand combat is in service of telling the story. It's about creating a sense of place, and the time period is very deliberate and everything. So yeah, I don't know. Get my fucking way, Gramps. All right, okay, sorry. Fuck off, mate. Get my fucking way. This fucking old man. Right. Okay. So I'm probably gonna call this part of the playthrough here. Once we get out to the flat. And yeah, we're in a different time period now. We're out. And yeah, we're gonna see how that pans out. See how Vito acclimatizes to it. And the game goes some very interesting places from here, I'll tell you that.
Vito.
We'll get through this cutscene and then I'll call it.
To see you in regular clothes and on the right side of the bars again. Welcome home. Come on in. Come in.
Man, I tell you, lots changed since I went away.
Yeah, I guess it has. And hey, it ain't much, but I hooked you up with a nice little apartment, just like you said. Now I got a surprise for you. We're going
Also,
out tonight to celebrate.
bear in mind that this is essentially an identical setup to when he came out of the army. It's all about playing with the idea of freedom versus like the American dream and what that actually means in reality and stuff. You know, it's clear there's a clear link here between the military and and prison. You know, they're drawing those parallels at the very least. It's interesting. I don't know.
Don't worry, though. I'll show you the rope.
And also, as soon as he gets out, like he did with the military, he's just like, okay, well, where's the next job? Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go see your new place.
So yeah, we'll call it there. But yeah, that was interesting. Like I say, there's some weird things with the hand-to-hand combat in that game, but now we're out and we've got a lot of places we go from here. So yeah,
All right, I get it.
you're like an old lady. Anyway, I've been Hamish Black. This has been Writing on Games Extra, and I will see you in a bit. Bye. 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 Bye.